Alright, so this day really reminded me of spring. Alright, and during the spring, summertime, I went fishing with Brent, with a guy that I work with. Alright, and it was a great time. Would be waking up, early morning. About 3:45-ish, I'd wake up, be at his place like 4:45 in the morning to load up the boat and shit, or to go fishing. So one day we're out fishing, and it was a really windy day that day. Alright, so we are fishing somewhat close to some people's docks, alright, on the lake, because that's where some of the bass like to hide, right? So I cast my line in order to compensate for the wind. But then the line actually ends up landing on the dock because a huge gust of wind came by and just blew the line over. Alright, so the line got blown onto the guy's dock and everything. So the line got blown on the guy's dock. I was like, shit, damn it. Quickly closed the bail, give her a good yank to try and get it over. Like, get off the guy's dock, right? Because I don't want to get tangled up in shit. So when I do that, it lands in the water just behind the boat, right? Because he had a little pontoon boat there. And then as I'm sitting there, winding in the line, I feel a drag on the line. It's like, damn it! Like, I actually caught something on his, I caught some line or whatever that was hanging around the boat. Right? And I was like, oh, really pissed off. Like, some of the guys like, shit, damn it, we now gotta go over to the dude's dock in order to free up the line. In order to, yeah, I'll tell you after the stop sign. Shit. I'm like most people, I'm actually gonna stop for the stop sign, because that's by law. Alright, so I'm reeling in the line. Again, as I said, I feel the drag. It's like, oh, shit. Next thing I know, I feel the line going this way, and that way, and this way, and that way, this way, like all going around. Right? Like, what the fuck? And next thing now it's like I clued in, right? I realized, like, oh shit, I caught a bass. Right? And when I reeled it in to the side of the boat, it was a nice little 2-pounder. Alright, so during that day I accidentally caught a bass. Thought I caught some anchoring line or some shit for the boat, but it turns out it was a nice little 2-pounder. If it was like, oh, this is a small little bass, well, shut the fuck up, because this is my first actual year fishing, right? Normally, whenever we went camping, I just go out fishing, just kind of for fun. Now this time I was actually out fishing because I wanted to go fishing and to try and catch something. But to me, it didn't really matter if I caught a fish or not. It was awesome if I did, but it didn't really matter to me. It's like in another time, while out fishing, I cast my line out, alright, and started waiting, I was using a bobber, right? Because why the hell not? And then I'm sitting there waiting and waiting for something to come by No, it's just a patience game. Sitting out there waiting for a fish. Next to one of the other guys in the boat, he caught a fish. Right, so I put my rod down, you know, in order to. I think that guy had an ion on his helmet. Anyways, so I put my line down to get the net to kind of help land this guy's fish. You know, it was a nice, you know, decent size. I think it was like, you know, 4-pounder bass. Alright, so. Oh shit, gravel. Fuck. And this guy's stopping. Why the fuck he stops? Okay, yeah, stop sign. So. Put my line down to help scoop out to get this guy's fish in. Alright, because he's one of the actual guys that actually ate his fish. I actually just gave my fish to one of the guys in the boat. And then he would take it to work for me and cook it and clean it, because, you know, we work in a restaurant together. So, after we land the guy's fish, I go back to my rod. You know, I pick it up, start scanning the, you know, the water level. It's like, I'm trying to, where's my line? Can't see my line. I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll just give it a good yank. Maybe, you know, the movement will let me see it. Alright, whatever, so I give the line a good yank. Right when that happened, fish start fighting back. I caught a fish. Wasn't paying attention and caught a fish on my line. So, you know, ended up landing that fish too. And that's about the same size, about 2-pounder. That's about the average size my fishes were that year, or last year, or just about 2-pounders each. Oh well, I didn't really care. I was out for fun, had fun, got some fish. That's all that mattered to me, eh? That's all I really cared about. So yeah, that was my that's my fishing story about accidentally catching some fish. Well, accidentally catching one fish and wasn't paying attention and caught another one, despite the fact that I was actually purposely trying to catch fish.